has got to be one of my favorite games of all time. I only recently got to play it on PC for the first time a few years ago when I got my gaming computer, back when I bought both Max Payne 1 and 2 on Steam for $5. Yes, you heard that right. $5. Definitely a steal. So what are my thoughts? Is it good? Is it bad? Should you even bother with it in 2023? Well, let's find out. The story of Max Payne is not sunshine and rainbows. It's a dark and gritty crime noir, through and through. Now, I don't want to give away too much of the story for those who have never played it, but I will say that Max's wife and child dying in the beginning isn't really a spoiler because it's literally the first chapter in the game.
But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking.
The game starts with Max on top of a building, grinning with what has got to be one of the goofiest smiles in game history. I mean, just look at this. After that, we flash back 3 years ago, back to when the pain started, quote unquote.
Back to the night the pain started.
We then learn that Max's wife and child were murdered by Valkyr junkies.
Michelle!
Which is a new drug going around. Max then leaves the NYPD to join the DEA to try and get a lead on the Valkyr case, and eventually goes undercover to try and avenge the death of his family and put an end to the Valkyr drug altogether. For a game from 2001, wow, does it look good. Everything from the environments, the character models, and especially the comic book style cutscenes.
When Janela wanted pain, he'd see the pain. The shadows rushed me, bruised mugshot faces hungry for revenge. They knew my weak spots and closed in for the kill. The floor turned into a vortex of green blood. I fell.
Remedy nailed the visuals all around and really gave their game a unique atmosphere for the time that it came out. You'll visit places such as the subway, a shipyard, a steel mill, the streets of New Jersey, and even up above on the snowy rooftops during a snowstorm. It all works very well with the Norse story they're trying to tell. And yes, I'm playing on a pretty powerful rig with a 3080 GPU, but if you turn the graphics settings down, it still looks good for its age. Here's a quick comparison. The only thing I would say that doesn't look all that great is the characters' in-game faces, which are blank pretty much throughout the whole game and kinda oddly hilarious. The music in Max Payne can be described in one word. It's epic! From the moment you're in the main menu to the credits roll, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just listen to some of it. Good stuff for sure to get the adrenaline flowing. The sound effects department isn't lacking either, with gunshots having a powerful sound and punch behind them every time you fire. and explosions booming and shaking the room. The voice acting is also top notch, especially Max. He steals the show.
It's still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
James McCaffrey is the actor who plays Max, and he voices him throughout all 3 of the Max Payne games. His voice is so iconic to the character to where it has to be him doing the voice of Max Payne or it just wouldn't be the same. But I am curious about who's going to voice him in the remakes that Remedy is currently working on. Fingers crossed that it's James, but we'll see. Probably the most interesting part of Max Payne is its gameplay, due to the fact that you can shot dodge like you're in the Matrix or a John Woo film.
Not so fast. The password. John Woo.
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
You can also enter bullet time, which slows down time around you, but allows you to aim in regular time, meaning you can get the advantage over your enemies by mastering these techniques. That is to say, as long as you have time in your bullet time meter, which you can get more of by killing more enemies and scoring headshots. There is no checkpoint system in Max Payne. Instead, it uses a quick save and quick load feature, which can be nice, but also frustrating at times, due to the fact you might accidentally save it when you mean to load it. But it also has 2 quick saves, so no matter what, you can load the first one if you did mess up and save it. You can also manual save and load at any point. Gunplay is great, with guns actually feeling somewhat realistic, with bullets scattering depending on what gun you're using and how far away that specific gun is fired. With the shotgun being good for up close, for example, and something like the Colt Commando being better for more far away encounters. There are a total of 11 weapons, from dual pistols to assault rifles and shotguns galore. You also get Molotovs and grenades to throw. The difficulty on the standard mode Fugitive was very interesting for its time. It works like this. The better you are at the game, the harder it gets. But if you start dying a lot, and trust me, you're gonna die a lot in this game, the difficulty gets easier to try and balance it out, so it's kinda 50-50. So if you're a decent player at this game, you're going to die. I guarantee it. And that's only due to the difficulty going up because you don't die in the first place. Wrap your head around that. That's why I think set difficulties are better for more experienced players, while fluctuating difficulties are better suited for players who are newer to video games. In conclusion, would I recommend this game?
Yes! Yes!
A million times yes. You owe it to yourself to play this game. It is, and always will be, one of the best third-person shooters ever made. Even after 22 years, it never gets old shot dodging a guy and spraying him full of lead. The story is amazing, although a little dark and depressing at times. It always has you sucked in, ready to see what comes next. Trust me when I say this, not a lot of games that are coming out these days can even do that anymore. And everybody watching, you know what I'm talking about. But that's a video for another time. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did or didn't, let me know what you thought of it. And if you want to see more, check out my live streams. I stream every Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, and you can always check out my past live streams by going to my channel and clicking on the live page. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe.